And yep, it's time to cut. Fuck that. I didn't know I look like I'm 12 months pregnant and shit. I'm about to show y'all, bro. Go ahead and go to my Instagram. It's in the link in the description. Right. If I can do it right. But I didn't know my stomach was that big. But look, man. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Appreciate you guys still watching. I'm about to go home and eat a salad or nothing because of my depression of how fat I am. Man, it's been throughout my years of my fault, honestly, because I don't chew my food. I just bite into it and swallow. If you know anybody that knows me very well, they would tell you that motherfucker, he don't swallow at all. He doesn't swallow at all. He doesn't. I've never seen him taste anything, honestly. I just saw him put his mouth on it, bite into it like a little animal, and then swallow it. That's pretty much it. That's just how he eats. And he needs to stop before his stomach explodes, which it looks like it's about to explode. I'm about to show y'all. Go ahead and go on my Instagram, bro. Just to let y'all know, I use this on every single day just because I know my shoulders are very tight. So on squats, bench, deadlifts, and all that, has been helping me get my shoulders and my upper back loose so I can pretty much just work out so I won't have any problems. So I try to get deep into the tissue, especially for my delts and my rotator cuff, and then this helps me try to stretch out and flex my rotator cuffs too, and this has pretty much helped me with a lot. So try this out if you can't understand. My first thing I usually do is bands, so I can just work on my flexibility and pretty much my tendons in my joints, in my shoulders, in my back. So I pretty much use this to warm up the lats in my back of my shoulders, my rear delts. So to pretty much teach my body and warm up my scapula, which my shoulder blades for squats, bench, deadlift, especially bench press and squats, because those are where I get my back tight just to be stabilized, and it helps me control the weight better and all that good stuff. So if you have a strong back, you got a strong life. Go ahead and try it out. You already know what time it is. Try to get them big shoulders. Try to get them good delts so you can get that big bench press and that big squat. Go ahead and get them. Go ahead, superset. I usually triple set with sitting military press and then these. It helps out a lot to get the blood flow. Oh yeah. So this is pretty much another stretch. Now you might try to criticize, but yes, I'm trying to do splits so I can get my inner hip abductors, especially when I try to do squats. This has helped me with a lot. And then I try to get my leg back of me just because it's stretching my hip abductors, and I'm trying to get more of my hamstrings and my calves warmed up too and stretched out. This has helped me with a lot. I usually try to switch fast as I can. Sorry for the view, but I try to get all myself. But right now I'm doing pause reps just because If you ever think about it, touch and goes are pretty much when you accelerate faster just because it's pushing off the chest and you get 2 inches off. So when it comes to squats, you're pretty much pushing off your calves, which has the most explosive power in the legs. So if you can encounter doing pause reps, it takes out the power and it increases more strength in the legs, which can help you get stronger and better at squats and more PRs in the future.
My bad.
So for a while, I stopped doing these just because I was very lazy and I didn't feel like doing these no more. But since I've been going back to them, this has actually helped me with stabilizing bench and squats better, and also helped me accelerate more power in deadlifts, especially if you do this a lot faster with bent over rows.
We know that, and you mentioned this on Friday, thousands of Houstonians came out to pay their respects to Barbara Bush. They came.
20.
That's your button belt too.
Yeah, get tagged.
I might need abstract. Fuck. Aha, my shins. This shit hurts.
So I got done at the gym, did some chest and arms. I've been thinking, honestly, and it might be a bad thing, but you know, it's one thing about, I don't know, something about the industry of like just doing, social media and seeing how like it looks easy, but you have to have so much, I don't know, so much energy to do it, honestly. and you have to have the looks and all that. Cool. But the one thing that I always hear, especially on YouTube, is steroids. And people will assumedly say like, "Oh, he's big and all that." Let me hit you on some true facts. There's, I think, 3 people that's doing steroids at my gym. Okay, there's older dude. I think there used to be one younger dude, and there was another one. It was a tall, older gentleman. You know what they look like? They look like tall, slinky, or still overweight people. Even though they do testosterone, DECA, all that, but still look the same. And you know why they look the same? Because, for one, they don't work hard at all. Like, there's certain cases that, you know, they do the workouts and all that, but I'm still stronger than them, and I'm natural. So, when it comes to it, it's like, you still have to do a lot of work. And it's going to kill you regardless if you're on and off. Like, you have to pretty much beat yourself and keep going and going and tell yourself that you have to keep pushing, because once you are in the same position, same thing over and over, same cycle in general with workouts and how much work you do. If you do the same thing over and over, you're never going to get big regardless. If you eat less, you ain't get big. If you eat a lot and it's bad carbs and bad fats and all that, and it's too much calories, you're going to get big and fat. Honestly, you're not going to get as much that you want or expect just doing testosterone or just doing steroids in general. There's people that still use steroids, like women that. There was one of my exes that used to take steroids to her cheeks because I think she got sick. So she has to get more of a, I don't know. She has to take shots in her cheeks. And I forgot what happened, but she was sick. And she wasn't strong at all. So, but that's the thing. Like, people think that if you take a cycle, that you most likely are going to get big and strong. Not true. Honestly, it also depends on how much cc's you're taking a day or week, a month. If you're taking like 300, barely, you're still probably gonna be technically natural, just because it doesn't really increase your level as high as you think. If you take 1 or 2 or whatever, just because of like how much I've heard about it and all that, and try to research it, because like I said, I almost went on the cycle just because my testosterone was so low. It was like a 50-year-old, so I had to for health reasons. But because I've been getting up and my level has been going up, that I didn't really have to. I still have to get it checked up soon. But with that being said, it's like people still think like you don't have to do the hard work and all that. They push themselves. The reason why they take it is because they can have more time at the gym, and they know, like, look at it this way. Athletes do it just for more recovery and more of an edge, but you recover faster just because of that. Then for bodybuilding, you have to gain a lot of muscle in 1 year. Like, they try to get like 30, 40 pounds of muscle and then shred every single year. You think they ain't gonna do that? So with me, it's like, it's on my mind, but I don't really need it. Just because I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to get strength. And sometimes, yeah, I'll be tired. I will be tired. I will be exhausted. Sometimes I need to rest more, and it happens. For right now, it's not killing me. So there's people that might say like some people I know say like, you gonna do it one day, and I honestly don't feel like I need to, just because of how far I got just for 2 years. Like, when I first went to working out and stuff, my max was probably like 245 in squats. Now it's almost 600. Bench, barely 205. About 415 now. Deadlifts, still terrible, but it's that it couldn't even like grip 225, and I'm doing that for reps. easily with overhand grip. I couldn't do it 2 years ago. So occasionally it's like my body is still getting stronger regardless, just by what I usually do. If I have troubles or I have weaknesses, I work on that. So in the case, it's like it only people that only really care about this and think about it every single day and worry about what if that, what if this, and what if that. They have a strategy just to get strong. So how you gonna blame people that work hard and all that and love this and expect, you know, the worst from them? Like, how do you think a person that is shredded and look better than you is on steroids? And that's the thing about YouTube, is like, why talk about people? Oh, just because they look like this and look like that? Cool. Now it's more of like fitness channels and fitness era in YouTube or anywhere else. It's just pretty much gossip and bad mouthing sometimes. And it's now it's like, it's more idiots like the I don't know, the snake diet or whatever it's called. That's stupid as and people listen. Let me tell you something. How I got big was the stupidest thing. Like, I ate a lot and I pretty much golfed down food, whatever I can eat. It helped out, but I can do it better. Just the simple thing is, if you want to pretty much shred down, go on a diet where you eat the same thing over and over. You might get sick of it, but at least you will be at the same pace. If you are used to eating different things, different calories every day, like I am now, it's pretty much like this. If you want the body that you want, and you want to be slimmed down and all that, and feel better, eat clean, but eat the same thing over and over. And the weekends, eat what you want for one day, right? Once you do that, you'll be slimming down, just because your body is not used to it. So if you can eat the same thing over and over and wait until the weekend just to have whatever you want and be strict about it, then you'll be fine. That helps you a lot. How many healthy things, like a little bit of carbs, a little bit of protein, fruits, vegetables, all that. You don't have to be, meat eater. It helps out with like protein, taking in protein, but at the same time, it helps out a lot if you can eat the same thing. So occasionally, we need to just be smart about it and don't blame anyone else because of our mistakes. Because I don't, honestly. I feel, I'm jealous of people that's stronger than me, honestly. But at the same time, I congratulate them because they work so hard, man. And there's people that are genetic freaks. Cool, whatever. For me, I work until, I feel like I'm comfortable. If I'm comfortable, then this ain't, right for me. Because I'm too comfortable. I'm not good for more progress and success, so I'm not going to fight much. For right now, I'm hungry. So I want to do powerlifting this year. I'm debating on doing APF or USPA. Like, I'm trying to find a membership for APF. Can't find it. I can find the membership for USPA, and I'm just debating on what to do. So if y'all want, comment on where I should go, man, so I can just do this and see where I'm at in meets. So I hope y'all have a nice day. It is sunny. It's 68 in Michigan, and you know what? It's probably gonna be like 23 tomorrow, just because Michigan and North sucks. I see y'all later.